Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to some NPA action, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at the playground for a fantastic game between St. Jude's Academy and Rothenary Netherwood School, coming all the way from New Brunswick. Now, it's going to be an interesting matchup between these two teams. St. Jude's making their debut this season in NPA. We're going to see what they can bring out with this side. Meanwhile, RNS, it's been a rough start to the season for them. 0-7 on the NPA season up to this point. Both teams technically looking for their first win, but I do think it would mean a lot more for this RNS side in comparison to St. Jude's. Either way, both teams want to get off on the right foot, and we'll be seeing just that. St. Jude's bringing it up right here. CJ Nelson out there with CJ Nelson. We got Matt Laux, Kamar Grant. They're out there, joined by Elijah Patterson in the corner. And number 9, Toro Olaye. That is the starting lineup here so far for this St. Jude side. Out there for RNS at this point. They're waiting to inbound. Number 2, Elijah Mantley is out there along with Kareem Aljabat. That pairing is joined by Cohen McDonald. Number 8, Zach White. And last but not least out there, number 8, Santiago Plank. Chance goes begging there for RNS. St. Jude going the other way. St. Jude currently up 2-0. They got the first bucket of the day. Patterson trying to make something out of it. Laux to Nelson. Nelson glancing around, pivots for a moment, drives right to the lane, takes damage through, tries to get over to the corner to Patterson. Patterson pulls it in. He takes it inside, flips it, but there's no one on the receiving end of that one. It makes its way out of bounds. RNS ball. This RNS side, it's been a very interesting season for them. They have a lot of young talent. Elijah Mantley, who's the one bringing it up there, class of 28, is an athletic point guard. He can really get things going. Meanwhile, joining him out there, the main guy that it's been is the man with the bucket right there, Kareem Aljabat, 2027 man. He is a fantastic player. Plays for the Jordan national team at U16, U18, U19 level. Will be making his national team seniors debut probably sooner rather than later. And he also was the Tri-City Top 40 camp MVP most recently in this summer. So he is the key player here for RNS. If they want to get cooking, it's going to be between him or their other star player. That's been Zach White, a double-double machine inside. Meanwhile, as he keeps moving around here, Laux trying to find something, floats it up, not able to convert it. It's rebounded there by Zach White. And White slowing it down, pass over to Aljabat. Aljabat leaves it to Mantley. Mantley waiting here, looking, glancing for a moment, hoping to find someone. Gives it inside to Aljabat. Aljabat spins there, half spin, trying to find something. Fades from the baseline. Can't get it. Rebounded by Grant. And Grant outlet now to Patterson. He's bringing it up quick. Quick pass into Olaye. Olaye slows down a bit on the corral. He's going to have to give it back out to Grant. Grant to Laux. Patterson with it, finds Olaye. Olaye keeps it pushing. He gives it over to Grant. Grant going to take a deep three-pointer, and it swirls out. He's going to try to beat that buzzer, and just doesn't. And RNS now pull it in. Zach White sizes up his man before giving it back to Mantley. Mantley pulls up from the elbow, no conversion. Still, it's loose inside, and Santiago Plank is the one to finish it away for RNS to give him a lead. Ball played on inside. It's turned over, and it will be RNS taking possession there. St. Jude, a sloppy start so far for them in this one. They're going to be giving it what they can to try to bring it back. Mantley leaving it out over to McDonald, back to Mantley. He swings it on over to White. White, hard drive to the hole. Fouled on the way up. Free throws to come here for Zach White and this RNS team. Free throws here for Zach White. Not able to convert on that first one. Second chance here for White at the line. Not able to hit on either, but it's rebounded immediately by McDonald, and he goes right up and finishes for RNS. Nelson, quick pass to Grant, goes right back to Nelson. He's going to play it up quickly to Laux. Laux, incisive pass to Nelson. He finds Olaye, and they're able to drive quick to the basket, gets those 2 points right back. And immediately the press defense there, Grant forces a turnover. It ends up going to Nelson in the corner, and he lets it fly. St. Jude's now to take the lead. And just like that, RNS have it flipped on them. They're going to want to try to solidify something here. Drive inside, flips on over. The finish by Al-Shabat doesn't go, and now it will be St. Jude's pushing the other way. Nelson splits two defenders, goes up with a bit of a funky lay-in, but CJ Nelson gets it cooking. And an early timeout here called by RNS, ladies and gentlemen. We will be right back.
My name is Chaz Louisi from Arete Threads. We are going to outfit a basketball player from head to toe. We do on-court apparel for uniforms, and then we do warm-up apparel, shooting shirts, off-court apparel. We do track suits, and then we do backpacks to carry all the gear to games to and from. Like North Pole Hoops helping on the league side and exposure side, we're going to help with the apparel side as well. You look good, feel good, play good, right? So trying to help kids do that and help as many kids as possible, right?
We're back here, ladies and gentlemen. RNS has a press on them as they trail 9-6. Ball popped out. RNS taking over once more. Mantley inbound quickly to Plank. Plank back out to Al-Shabat. Al-Shabat sizing up Olaye. Loses it, flicks it immediately over to Mantley. He's open for a chance from range. Gets it a fall. And that's the bucket for Elijah Mantley, tying this game at 9. Apologies, his foot was on the line there. It got ruled a 2. And a bucket went the other way for St. Jude. Foul immediately there on that end. St. Jude up 11-8. Quick inbound there. McDonald's find Mantley. Mantley hands off to White. White trying to curl around there, finding someone, anyone. Gets tipped immediately by Grant. He pulls it in, finds Nelson. Nelson shovel pass over to Olaye through the contact and the finish there from Toro Olaye right at the basket. Mantley, pass out of Plank. Plank to Al-Shabat in the corner. Al-Shabat driving right to the hoop, blocked by Laux. But Al-Shabat comes down, goes right back up, and gets 2 himself. Grant to Laux. Laux to Nelson. And Nelson decides to spot up, let it fly. And can't let that one go. Still, though, St. Jude's keeps it. It's Laux, and he finishes on the second chance points there for St. Jude's. McDonald, quick on pass there. It's popped out by Grant. Nelson going the other way, and he gets fouled by McDonald on the attack to the basket. 2 free throws to come there for CJ Nelson, but a wonderful play that was, all started from Kamar Grant. Subs here for RNS, seeing number 15, Tate Van Ritchie, make his way on, along with number 6, Rocco Pisegna. Also coming on is number 12, Elliot Beverly, for this Rothesay Netherwood School from New Brunswick. Nelson hits his second free throw. Sub coming in, number 30, Sareem Khan. And fun fact about number 30 there, he was interviewed by St. Jude. I want to shout out the St. Jude team here. They interviewed some of their players preseason. I got some information from them in that front end. Sareem Khan, he wore 30 because he's a huge fan of Steph Curry. We'll see if he's able to replicate that in this game, if we're going to see more of that element here. Al-Jabat kicks right back out. It's a three-pointer there for number 6, Pisegna, but he can't get that to go. Now a quick outlet there, Nelson. Wonderful vision to Alaye. Alaye back to Nelson. He sets his feet from range. Lets that one fly. And CJ Nelson splashes home here for St. Jude. The pump fake there gets dumped inside. Van Ritchie not able to corral it. Turned over. Grant goes the other way. Hard push to the basket. Grant can't finish. It's rebounded by Van Ritchie. He's tipped. Immediately, Beverly tried to do something with it. Gives it out to McDonald. McDonald drive inside. Grant tip punches out of his hand. Still plays it out to Beverly for 3, and he can't convert it. Grant pass inside to Laux. Laux fouled on the attack there to the basket by number 11, Cohen McDonald. We will be seeing an inbound chance here for St. Jude's. Laux here with the free throw, able to hit his first, Matt Laux. Fun fact about Matt Laux, they asked him why he wears number 3. He said it's because he's the 3rd child in his family, so he needs to represent. Another big reason why he wears number 3 is because he's a shooter. His own words, he's a shooting wing here at the small forward position, and he hopes to contribute here in his senior season here at St. Jude's. Inbound to come here for RNS. Pisegna trying to go coast to coast, takes it right to the basket, and Rocco Pisegna with the finish there for RNS. Nelson, his pass out to Khan. Khan finds Laux, his three-pointer, short. Toro Olaye with the pressure immediately. Pisegna instead brings it up. He quickly finds Al-Jabat. Al-Jabat, up it goes, wonderful dribbling, not able to get it. Second opportunity there. Elijah Maynard able to flash brilliance there. Fantastic finish there right at the basket. St. Jude's now ball moving all around, goes to Nelson. Nelson pump fakes, goes up with it. Wonderful follow through by CJ Nelson, and he's cooking with gas here for this St. Jude's side. We tack on 2 more to make it 24-14. That 3 goes long there. St. Jude's pick it up to go the other way. And CJ Nelson so far 5 for 7 from the field, 2 for 3 from 3. And you throw on 2 free throws. 14 points so far early for that kid, CJ Nelson. The 3 for RNS flies but doesn't fall. St. Jude's have Nelson slowing it down here on this left-hand side. Grant thought about the 3. Instead, he uses it to pump fake, drive inside. Laux for 3, it's short. And Olaye not able to corral it, but it seems that he's able to get it off of Al-Jabat. It will remain St. Jude's ball. Subs being made for St. Jude's, 0-0. Kyle Dorsey subbing in for this side. as Laux takes a bit of a breather. Al-Jabat kicks out, finds Rocco Pasegna, pass on out. It keeps on swinging to Maynard. Maynard, his pass defended there by Samir Khan. Samir Khan guarding the inbound there, but it makes its way to Pasegna. Pasegna finds his teammate who finishes there. It's Tate Van Ritchie with the flush for RNS. CJ Nelson finds Khan on the entry, tried giving it back inside to Nelson, but it's picked up by Al-Jabat. RNS running the break now. Al-Jabat has Olaye putting pressure on him. He's forced to go to the corner, kicks it all the way around, makes it inside. The chance there, and for Elliot Beverly. He gets the bucket there for RNS. Gets inside, intercepted, wonderful play from Pasegna. He finds Beverly, and Beverly just gets a shot up as the first quarter expires here, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a fun early game here, but it is still a St. Jude's lead for when we come back.
History has been made in Canadian basketball. One hand down, all over the defense.
Traditional one-hand cockback.
Oh!
We're back here, ladies and gentlemen, for some more NPA basketball. St. Jude's lead here early, and as Kamar Grant is fouled on his trip to the basket, he'll be getting 2 free throws. St. Jude's up 24-18, and CJ Nelson has been the main guy so far for this St. Jude's team. 5 for 8 from the field, 2 for 3 from 3. He's got an assist, he's got a rebound, but most importantly, he's got 14 points here, 14 of 24 of the points so far here in the early going for this St. Jude time. He's come out of the game here, get a nice, well-earned breather as St. Jude chooses to rotate the squad a little bit here. I'm seeing Caden Thomas out there to join Toro Olaye, join Dorsey, join Grant. And there he goes. Second chance points falls there. RNS want to get their first points of this half, but they turn it over immediately. It's Dorsey. Dorsey gets picked off immediately there by Pasegna. Pasegna swings it inside, goes right back out to White. White to Pasegna. He pump fakes, waiting, looking on the fake pass inside, swings it over to Beverly. Beverly goes up with it, but the basket waved off there. It's a foul on Kamar Grant, so it will be RNS still again, but it's a shame that that bucket didn't count. Ife Akitobi, class of 2029, young man here for this RNS side. He's making his appearance here in this game. Inbound here finds Elijah Maynard. Maynard dribbling around, going right to the basket, not able to convert. Grant's the one who comes down with it. He's going the other way. Kamar Grant dumps to the corner. It's Khan. Not able to hit it. Second chance for Dorsey. And Dorsey gets that one to fall. No problem. No problem there for Dorsey. Easy as it pushes onwards here. RNS wanting to find something. Akitobi turns it over. Olaye and him fighting for the ball. They go to the ground. and possession arrow still favors this RNS team. Sub being made here. CJ Nelson just had his breather. He's coming in now for Sareem Khan. Pisegnas inbound finds the teammate. That's 2 points immediately. St. Jude looking to respond. Nelson pass up quick over to Dorsey. Dorsey hard drive inside to the lane, and he gets 2 points there. Yes, please, he says. St. Jude got those 2 right back. Pisegna swing on up to White. White sizing up, driving inside, kicks it over to Pisegna. Rocco Pisegna for 3. Splashing home there for RNS. Big shot there from number 6. CJ Nelson looked at continuing his first quarter explosion in points. Dishes now to Kamar Grant. Grant spins, trying to drive up, sizes up, kicks it on over, and he's able to find Caden Thomas for the bucket there for St. Jude's. Now RNS have it. Ball makes its way over to Beverly. His shot falls, and it's a 3 there for Elliott Beverly. Back-to-back 3s for this RNS team. Grant now trying to get something pushing. He kicks it over to Thomas. Thomas to Olaye in the corner for Ray. Not able to score it. Rebounded by Dorsey. Dorsey back on out to Grant. His three-pointer, no. And they fight for possession. Both teams signaling in different directions. Wait to see what the official signal is. We see some substitutions being made here. Elijah Mantley coming back on. Kareem Al-Jabat making his way back in. And number 8, Santiago Plank, entering the game once more for this RNS team. Meanwhile, on the side of St. Jude's, Christian Case makes his appearance here in this game. He subs in now. Turnover there by CJ Nelson. He gives it over to Al-Jabat. Al-Jabat with the spin attack to the basket, not able to get the first chance, but the second one, it's cleaned up there by Plank. RNS still get 2 points. Grant driving around, gives it to Nelson. Nelson back out to Grant. Pump fake, inside 1-2, flips it up and gets the one to fall. Kamar Grant with the bucket for St. Jude's. RNS looking to respond, quick pass out. It's Beverly for 3. It's the second one of this second quarter. Big shot there from Elliott Beverly. Immediately Dorsey tries responding with attack inside, but he's just not able to do so. Immediately it's turned over. Caden Thomas with the finish right at the hoop. He thanks everybody for that one. And now pushing up, White out to the corner. It's a three-pointer once more. Third 3 of the second quarter for Elliott Beverly. That's 9 points in this early run. Chance here for Nelson. He gets his lick back there. Big three-pointer for him. And it seems that Beverly has 2 of his 3s called as 2s. Apologies there. But he gets another chance up. Not able to convert that one. CJ Nelson put up a 3 and got it. Inbound coming for St. Jude's. Quickly, pass makes it to Thomas. Thomas swings all the way back. It's to Nelson. His 3 doesn't fall. Still, as it's loose, it makes its way over to Thomas. He tries salvaging it, but he's not able to do so. RNS will be the ones walking away with it. Zach White leaves it here for Elijah Mantley. Mantley leaves it. Hard attack to the basket. Al-Jabbar comes down with it. Second chance for Kareem. Blocked by Grant. Third chance here by White. And he draws the foul there. Kareem Grant not super happy with that call. But RNS 2 here at the line. Chance here for White. Can't get that second one either. Picked up by Nelson. Quick swing up to Grant. Grant, 1-2, hard drive to the basket. And Kamar Grant with the 1-2 finishes the quick long pass from Nelson. But a three-pointer once more for Elliot Beverly. And a timeout has been signaled here for St. Jude's. We'll see where they stand when we come back here from this quick break. Back from the timeout here as St. Jude's have had their lead not really grow as much as they would like in this game. It's only 41-35, 6-point advantage. But RNS are fighting for their first win in this NPA season. It's going to be significant here so far for these teams. Still being decided here, something with the referee. So I'll take a look here real quick about a player I've been really impressed with so far, CJ Nelson. Again, 14 points here, hasn't scored yet in the second quarter, but he's been electric. And on the side of RNS, 12 points so far early for Elliot Beverly. I fully missaw it. I thought he's had 4 threes, but it turns out his foot was on the line for 2 of those opportunities that he made. Unfortunate there, but it is a game of inches. But Elliot Beverly, apologies, has been great. Guard from Moncton. So a proper kid from the Maritimes here showing out early in this NPA game. Still wondering what the situation is here. Finally got sorted. We'll be seeing an inbound. Seems to be in favor of the St. Jude side. Yes, it will be. We wait here. Finally makes his way to the baseline here. Elijah Patterson inbounding. Finds Nelson. Nelson. as he brings it up. Quick pass over to Case. Case hands it over to Thomas with a finish. Caden Thomas, a proper combo guard by his own words. He's really been bringing it here. Al-Jabat, deadly spin move, and Kareem Al-Jabat spins his way to get those 2 points right back. Nelson shovels over to Dorsey. Dorsey, dump pass, wonderful vision to Case. Back out to Nelson for 3. Splash from range. That's another 3 points here for CJ Nelson. Plank hands it over to White. White to a curling Beverly. He gets a pinch from range. It's short. Al-Jabat not able to hold on, and St. Jude's will be the ones taking over from that. Thomas, quick pass into Nelson. St. Jude's getting started. Nelson finds Dorsey, intercepted there by Al-Jabat. Wonderful play from Kareem Al-Jabat. He spins around, a hard attack to the basket. And one for Kareem Al-Jabat from the side of RNS. A fantastic steal leads into a spin move. And the Jordanian with a wonderful 2-point play, almost a 3-point play if he converts here at the line for this RNS team. High bounce off the rim, doesn't get it on the and one free throw. Now bringing it up is Nelson. Nelson hands it quickly over to Thomas. Thomas, sides and quick pass over to Patterson. His drive inside, it's off on the shot. He's still fighting for it defensively, but it will be a reach-in foul on Elijah Patterson. Zach White claps it up, happy with drawing that foul. RNS inbounds quick here. Elijah Mantley, hard drive to the hoop, and he gets 2 more points here for this Rose Lasay Netherwood School. On his way to Matt Laux, and Laux called for a travel there, pump fake into the dribble, and it ends up being unfruitful. 48-39 the score. Bring it up is Mantley for RNS. RNS pass gets dumped inside. They're waiting here. Pump fake 1, pump fake 2. Al-Jabat hard attack to the basket. Draws the foul, and Kareem Al-Jabat has another trip to the line. Al-Jabat set. Gets the first free throw to fall. Second one now to try to finalize this set of 2. Swirls out, unfortunately. St. Jude take a breath of fresh air on it. Kamar Grant seems like he might want some fresh air there. Following that, he's going to try to recover. Mantley kicks it over to Beverly again in the corner. Pump fake 1. Drive inside. Kicks on over to White. White, one hard dribble inside. And Zach White with the finish for RNS. Pushing up. Hard drive. Kicks out to the corner, but it gets deflected. St. Jude remain in possession as Patterson's pass just was deflected away. Quick pass to Thomas. Thomas kicks out with 3 from Patterson, no go. But the second opportunity, Thomas able to walk away with a steal and 2 points immediately there for St. Jude's. As it keeps on moving here, RNS a pump fake for Beverly. Not able to get the long midi. Nelson, pass over to Laux. Laux through the pressure, gets a shot up. Doesn't draw the foul or get the make. So now RNS running again. Al-Jabat foul drawn again. That's what he's been the master of so far today. I mean, you can see he has a tall, slender frame. His tall, slender frame really is pushing him forward here. Refs deliberating here before they let Al-Jabat score his free throws. And it seems they're going back to the table to confer. Waiting here now. Finally there, gets settled. It will be free throws for Al-Jabat. This first one coming here, gets a shot up high, bounce around, but it falls. Second chance now for St. Jude's. Al-Jabat 6 both. Gets 2 points there on that trip for RNS. Patterson sizing up for a moment, kicks out to Laux for 3, not able to get that one to go. Ball mixes over to Al-Jabat. Al-Jabat pump fakes around, hoping to find somebody. Swings it all the way to the corner to Beverly. Beverly pump fakes one way. Drives in. Back out to White. White has it popped out there. Grant not able to be the one to recover. It will be Mantley the one who comes back for it. Jumps on over to White. He gets the shot up before the expiry of the shot clock. The cleanup there by Santiago Plank is done to perfection for this RNS team. So far now, RNS has tied it up at 48. A wonderful run there from the team from New Brunswick. St. Jude's want to break that duck, and they do just that. Elijah Patterson, the one to get the make. Driving up quick, it's Mantley. He lays it over to Beverly. Beverly, one pump fake, gives it back to Mantley, who launches from 3. High bounce off, not able to convert. And it's rebounded by Olaye. Chance on the other end falls here for Patterson. Still a push inside. And will be a blocking foul there. Plank's first free throw high, bounce off the rim, but it goes off to the right. Second chance. It's played up and made. Sub coming in now. Number 31, Sebastian Stidham. He comes on for CJ Nelson. It seems no, he comes on for Matt Laux. Bringing it up here, Elijah Patterson. Finds Olaye. Olaye back over to Grant. Grant driving right to the lane, right to the basket. And it will be Kamar Grant with a great little flush. Needing to get a shot off. Here's Mantley. He's fouled on the 3. And Elijah Mantley walks away with a little bit of something on this trip to the free throw line. Not 1, not 2, but 3 free throws followed the foul. The score now sits 55-49. RNS came back here to tie it, but they've just not been able to hold on or properly take a lead. The first one for Mantley goes. Second one here as Mantley sizes up. He finishes it. One more here for Elijah Mantley. And then I think it might just be a couple seconds before we go into the second half of action. Second, third free throws for Elijah Mantley hit. And that was pretty good there so far. St. Jude 55, RNS 52 in this game. As we wait for it all to get set. Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about the results elsewhere as it currently stands. We have another game happening here at the playground as we speak. Crestwood Prep taking on Brampton City Prep. Brampton City trail 28-34 here in this one. It's been a great fight there on that side. Let's take a look at the score line. What is there to note in the box score for both these teams? And apologies, I check in now. It is 44-37 for Crestwood. And for Brampton Prep so far, it's 11 points for Taziah Malcolm. He's got 4 assists as well. Good all-around play there. Meanwhile, on the other side here, for Crestwood, we're looking at it. Isaiah Hamilton's only 1 for 11 from the field, and it's 1 for 10 from 3. It's not been a great outing for him, but Isaiah Clark's cleaned up with 11 points and 10 for Arik Pesh. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick breather here. We will be right back, so don't go anywhere.
My name is Chaz Louisi from Arete Threads. We are going to outfit a basketball player from head to toe. We do on-court apparel for uniforms, and then we do warm-up apparel, shooting shirts, off-court apparel. We do track suits, and then we do backpacks to carry all the gear to games to and from. Like North Pole Hoops helping on the league side and exposure side, we're going to help with the apparel side as well. You look good, feel good, play good, right? So trying to help kids with that and help as many kids as possible. Right?
They slept on Quebec basketball, but while they sleep, Quebec's been working. No hype, no spotlight, just real work. Year after year, Quebec's been producing dogs. Lou Dort, Ken Birch, Benedict Mathurin, Chris Boucher, different animals, all cut from the same cloth. Quebec got dogs, and that's how they wake up the world.
My name is Silky Sullivan. Who's missing is my wife, the second half of DMV Chill Cryo Wellness Spa, Verona Sullivan. We started this company, DMV Chill Cryotherapy Wellness Spa, about going on 5 years ago. We felt the need for athletes to have recovery and pain management at sporting events. Technology that we have, the device that we have, we are able to spray athletes before they play, during halftime, and after they play, because it's nothing but 60 to 90 second sessions. It reduces inflammation, it reduces swelling, it eliminates muscle soreness. it's very efficient and it's very powerful. Anywhere that they playing a high level of basketball, they're gonna need recovery. And I must say, this is my first time in Canada. Of course, I watched the SGA, the OKC won the championship, but for me to see with my own eyes, these kids I'm very impressed. I told Tyreek that I'm very impressed with the level of play that they're playing out there. With that being said, they playing long games. Like I tell kids, you have to recover like you practice and play. They're playing every day, they're practicing every day, and they're training every day. So you have to let your body recover. And so I figure that this is something that we could come up here and help them with, and they could also help us, and we can help each other, man.
History has been made in Canadian basketball. One hand down, all over the defense.
One-hand cockback.
Oh! Bringing the fans to their feet, putting a man in the rim. Ain't that awesome? Oh my Lord!
Welcome to the NPA on NPH.
We have created our own drink company. The fastest growing sports drink in history.
We will run! We will run!
Ladies and gentlemen, we got
This season, we are hydrated.
The official sports drink of the UFC. It's time! Oh, that's good.
Ottawa, the heart of Canada, where the cities come together. From the canal to the parliament, the capital isn't just a place, it's a proving ground. The energy hits different here, where East meets West, where English meets French. Where the NPH Eastern Conference is forming, the capital is where regions will collide, where stories will be written, and where legacies are made. The Capital Showdown. Let's see who really runs Canada.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back here now for some second half action. Start of the third quarter here between St. Jude's and RNS. St. Jude's up 55-52, and this one has been a fun little one up to this point now. St. Jude's starting off with the ball here. While St. Jude's yell here to coordinate their play, the coach currently telling the St. Jude's players, don't stand so near, and immediately Olaya coming in, trying to hear it in for these teams. RNS seem to be set here. St. Jude here to be set as well. I'm only counting 4 players out there right now for St. Jude. Oh, here it is. Sareem Khan inbounding the ball for St. Jude's. Out there for RNS, we have Elijah Mantley, joined by number 11, Cohen McDonald. Number 4 of Kareem Al-Jabat. He's joined by the pairing of 8 and 9, Santiago Plank and Zach White. Meanwhile, here for St. Jude's, up to this point right now, Sareem Khan inbounding, CJ Nelson out there still, and he's joined by Toro Olaye, number 1, Elijah Patterson, and number 31, Sebastian Stidham, starting off the second half. Inbound coming there, Nelson, quick pass on over to Olaye. Olaye to Patterson, Patterson back over to Stidham. Stidham finds Khan. Khan hard drive to the basket, flips over to Olaye, but it gets turned over. Zach White, the one leading the charge here for RNS. He's gonna push it out to Cohen from 3, and he's not able to get it. A whistle goes. And a foul on CJ Nelson on that shot. We'll be seeing 3 free throws here for Cole McDonald. Cole McDonald so far on the day, 1 for 3, nothing special for him. The star player for them so far, number 12 points so far from number 12, Elliot Peverly, 2 for 5 from 3. And Kareem Al-Jabat has 11 points as well on the day. That's been very nice for him on the side of St. Jude so far. CJ Nelson leads the charge, 17 points so far. Apart from that, next highest scorer, Caden Thomas, a perfect 4 for 4 from the field. He's been a beast attacking the basket, so that's going to be a fun player to see once Caden Thomas makes his way back into the game. Free throw no-go there for McDonald. Walks away with only 1 of the 3. A whistle flies. St. Jude with a chance here to inbound. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned on the network for some more basketball here. CSJV Prep from Montreal will be playing against Polaris, the local side here in Burlington. We have international talent, likes of Stefan Susic, coming in for Polaris Prep as they take on a team of a bunch of exciting, explosive guards in CSJV. That's going to be a fun one there, 2:15, so be sure to stay tuned here on North Pole Hoops. Stidham missed his first free throw, second one here now for Sebastian Stidham. Gets it a fall. Now inbound to come here for this RNS side. Al-Jabat to Mantley. Mantley bringing it up here calmly with precision. Finds Al-Jabat. Al-Jabat dump pass inside of Plank. Plank, one fade. Kicks back out of Al-Jabat. He's open for 3. It's wide. The cleanup by Cohen McDonald can't finish. And Olaye, the one who comes down with it. Patterson on the transition for St. Jude, goes right to the basket, draws the contact, and one. And one play there for Elijah Patterson. He's class of 2026. He was a part of the 16U Team Canada side. And it goes to show just how electric he can be as a player if St. Jude's calls upon him. Gets 2 with 1 more in the holster. cashes it there. Manley, quick swing over to McDonald. McDonald, 1 pump fake, 2 pump fake, but he gets called for the travel. Referee says, can't take that many steps trying to fool your defender. St. Jude's retake possession. Nelson the one with it, telling his teammate to get open in the corner. Quick pass over to Alaya. Alaya gets set, drives in. He's blocked by Al-Jabat. And Al-Jabat now bringing it up hard, coast to coast. Finish, no, just slithers his way out. St. Jude again, Patterson, jump pass there. But an offensive foul on Patterson trying to get flashy there. It will be McDonald who pulls it in. Inbound, making its way here for RNS. It's Zach White. He finds Mantley. Mantley finds Al-Jabat. Al-Jabat out to the corner. Intercepted there by Stidham. Stidham with a great interception. He finds Khan. Khan drive in, finds Stidham, who's not able to get the flush right inside at the basket. And now RNS, the ones bringing it up. Zach White. Dump pass into Al-Jabat, can't connect. Second opportunity. And one for number 8, Santiago Plank. A wonderful finish there for RNS. Great play from the forward. And the free throw just doesn't go. Now Caden Thomas drives in, kicks back out to Stidham. Stidham with it, out to Khan. Khan set, launching from range, high bounce. And it goes over the backboard, picked up by Stidham. He finds Caden Thomas on the cut. And once again, Caden Thomas continues his scoring. He's 5 for 5. Al-Jabat dumps inside to Plank. He's not able to get the make. Second chance for Plank. No, Al-Jabat has it. He gets swatted. He goes up with it immediately. Still can't get it. It's still a whole situation. Al-Jabat can't get it. It bounces around. Finally, Olaya is the one who comes down with it. St. Jude get it going. CJ Nelson catching the pass. He slows it down for a bit. Pulls up with the elbow. And the elbow J falls for CJ Nelson. Al-Jabat just had a lot of offensive boards there that previous possession. He's going to sidestep launch from 3. That one doesn't go. It'll be rebounded here by Nelson. Nelson, quick swing all the way out to Caden Thomas. Thomas, pausing, sizing up, finds Olaye. Toro Olaye, out to Khan. Sareem Khan, out to Sebastian Stidham, who can't get that one to fall. Picked up by Plank. He loses it though, gets stripped there by Khan, whose fading opportunity doesn't go. Thomas tries saving it, can't, turns it over instead to Zach White. White turns around, goes right to the basket, hard take, no make. St. Jude the chance to respond here. See Marcus Halstead make himself known here on the sideline. Quick pass there, great vision from Caden Thomas. And Sebastian Stidham with the flush this time around, getting the dunk off. Great play there for him. It's 65-55. RNS call a timeout. We'll be right back.
We have created our own drink company. The fastest growing sports drink in history.
We will run! We will run!
Ladies and gentlemen, we got
The monkey has pride!
This season, we are hydrated. The official sports drink of the UFC. It's time! Oh, that's good.
We're back here, ladies and gentlemen, for some more action. RNS coming out of their timeout, wanting to get set. Tate Van Ritchie currently lining up to sub in. RNS, though, want to get something here quick, and they get just that there. Big jumper from Elijah Mantley. Nelson, pass on out to Khan. Khan slowing it down, quick pass over to Olaya. Olaya trying to get set. He's trying to get something here. A little spin move there, swatted by Al-Jabat, but it was a foul called on Plank. So 2 free throws on their way now for the St. Jude's Academy side. Olaya getting set here, his first free throw. Gets that one to go. Second free throw now coming in. And he does just that, finishes there. An illegal screen there immediately by Von Ritchie. Caden Thomas drawing the pressure. Arnesco trying to call for a flop, but Caden Thomas draws the contact of the illegal screen and forces a turnover. Wonderful play there from number 4. Inbound quit to come. Khan dumps on over to Nelson. He finds Olaya. Olaya dribbling, 1 dribble, 2 dribble, fades out to Nelson. Nelson, pump fake 1, steps back, wonderful snatch on the defender, but just can't get the 3 to fall. Pass makes its way over to Beverly, 1 dribble, pump fake, his 3. It's long, and it will be rebounded here by CJ Nelson. Nelson outlet to Olaya. Olaya hands off over to Caden Thomas, his jumper, long. Rebounded by Beverly. Beverly finds Mantley. RNS trying to get set here once more. Mantley to Beverly. Beverly looking around. Come pass inside over to Von Ritchie. Van Ritchie draws the foul there. A reach-in on the side of St. Jude. Chance to inbound here once more for this RNS team. Still glancing, still looking. Sub potentially being made here for St. Jude. Number 5, Kamar Grant making a return to the game. Number 15, Otis Onink, the Dutch talent. He moved to Canada here to play for St. Jude's. He's getting his first minutes of the game. Van Ritchie lets the first one fall. Second one here for Von Ritchie. Can't hit it. Grant leading the way for St. Jude's. Grant pausing, looking for someone to make themselves known. Plays it over to Nelson. Nelson pumping one way, drives to the lane, pauses. Wonderful drive there for Nelson, trying to get the foul. Doesn't. Onyx, the one who comes down with it. Plays out to Grant. Grant takes it baseline. He fades. But no go. Turns it over there. RNS taking ball once more. Right now, St. Jude's, they're up 67-59. As we glance over right now, Crestwood leading by 5, but Brampton City Prep doing everything they can in that other game. And ladies and gentlemen, if you want to check the stats for this game, you want to check the stats for that Crestwood game, and you want to keep up with the Polaris game later on today, by all means, ladies and gentlemen, check out our stats page, stats.northpolehoops.com. NPH Locker Room will show you not just NPA stats, but also stats for our D1 Scholastic League, D1 Premier League, our lower level leagues in terms of age, and at the same time, we also all are going to have coverage from our Quebec session that's happening right now. You want to keep up with those games, these games right here for NPA, men's or women's side in general. Be sure to check out stats.northpolehoops.com. Live updates on the box score. Ball gets turned over here, will be inbounded. Apologies, no, it will be a bonus. And due to the bonus, we'll be getting free throws here for St. Jude's. Marcus Halstead, the one to take it. Halstead not able to get that first one. Second one now to come here as this third quarter dwindles down. Halstead gets the make. Al-Jabat, quick inbound in. Finds Mantley. Mantley bringing it up. Hands sweeping to Al-Jabat. Al-Jabat spins around, gets set, launching from 3. And Kareem Al-Jabat just not been able to get that three-pointer to land here for his side. Caden Thomas bringing it up for St. Jude's. He's pushing forward now. He's giving it a chance. Lays it over to Louts. Louts steps back, trying to generate some contact. Leaves it over to Halstead. And Halstead not able to score, but does draw the foul. 2 free throws once more for Marcus Halstead. Seems right here, 3:21 left in the third. Halstead not able to get that second free throw. RNS come down with it. They're pushing. Pesegna, Rocco Pesegna. I believe it's Pesegna. His name's Rocco. Italian name there, Pesegna. Not able to do much. But now it gets taken. Steal there from CJ Nelson. He immediately finds Caden Thomas, but leads him just too far. He's not able to get that one there. St. Jude's immediately turn it over from their turnover. And Onink will make his way on. Off, apologies. Ball out to the corner. Al-Jabat fades here. Complicated jumper. No make. Rebounded by Laux. He gives it over now to Nelson. Nelson beats the defender, goes in, floats it. No bucket called. It will be a blocking foul, 2 free throws to come due to the bonus for CJ Nelson. Sub being made here, Cohen McDonald coming on for RNS. First one doesn't fall here for CJ Nelson. Looking to convert here on the second opportunity. Doesn't go up and in. He misses both, and now RNS. He rebounded, they're going in. Pesegna. Pesegna finds McDonald. He goes right to the basket, draws contact. No make. Elias swing on over to Halstead. He gives it over to Nelson. A wonderful braid drill there when you pass it all the way around for St. Jude. Executed to perfection there for that bucket. 71-59 here for St. Jude. Beverly trying to size up, gives it over to White. White, hard drive inside, finish right at the basket. And he gets that one done. Nelson, pausing quick, leaving it over now to Thomas. Thomas trying to take a baseline, does just that, can't get the make there. Be picked up by Pesena. A foul to come there. It seems that the foul was on Elliot Beverly. Yes, it was. Marcus Halstead once more shooting free throws. Sareem Khan subbing in for CJ Nelson. Gets the free throw to go. Pesena. He swings back over to McDonald, launching from three, draws the foul. And it will be 3 free throws once more for Cohen McDonald. Couple folks from St. Jude's making noise in the crowd. And causes Cohen to miss there. Currently the fourth quarter is upon us in the Crestwood BCP game. That one sits at 71-68 at the moment of right now. It's a close one there if you want to tune in on the other stream or keep this one open. Stay with me. RNS draw a foul. And now they're going to be trying to go the other way. It's 72-62. They trail by 10. Inbound quickly finds Pesena. Rocco Pesena finds Plank. Plank to White. White. Comes out of Plank, back out to Beverly. Beverly out to White. White sways one way, dribbles the other, takes it right to the hoop. And a great finish there from Zach White for RNS. Khan bringing up here, quick pass over to Olaya. Olaya hands it quickly over to Thomas. Thomas to Halston. Goes back to Olaya. Olaya gets the defender on the heap. Goes up to Khan, who just can't finish the cleanup attempt. Right at the basket, it's tipped around. Back to Khan. He goes up, but they can't get it. And as it bounces around, finally gets picked up here by McDonald. RNS go one more way. Chance here gets dumped inside, tipped around. Laux, the one who passed it over to Thomas. He goes up, swatted by McDonald, but a foul called on Cohen McDonald. Caden Thomas, despite getting swatted there, draws the foul. 2 free throws to come here for St. Jude's. Kyle Dorsey subbing in here for Toro Olaya. First one for Thomas doesn't go. He's not very pleased with that one. Second one soon to come. Can't hit that second free throw either. It's rebounded by White. And White trying to break out there. Great pivot, he finds Pesena. Pesena pass on up quick to McDonald. He goes up, blocked by Sareem Khan on the other way. He returns the favor to the man who just blocked his teammate but was fouled. And now Thomas, his three, it's just long, no go. McDonald comes down with it. McDonald's got to get it up here. His time is expiring. White right to the basket. Can't get that one to go. And it will be the end of the third quarter here, ladies and gentlemen. 72-64, the score here between St. Jude's and RNS. RNS still within a chance of this game. Can they get their first win of the NPA season, or will St. Jude's start off on the right foot? We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. One more quarter of action here, and RNS are in with a shot for their first win of the NPA season. St. Jude's, meanwhile, it's their debut in Season 7. Looking to start off their year 1-0. White swings over to Beverly. He's open for three. Can't get that one to fall. Rebounded by Dorsey. Dorsey finds Olaye. He finds Nelson. And St. Jude's now on the move again. CJ Nelson, pass on over to Thomas. Thomas spins around, going right to the basket. Complicated layup, can't get it. Second chance there by Kyle Dorsey. He says, yes, please, and gets that make. White with the 1-2 on the Euro, and he gets a bucket immediately there early in the possession. They're going to want to try to get something going. Nelson finds Laux. Laux back to Thomas. As it goes around, finds Dorsey. Dorsey sizing up, finds Olaye. Olaye pulls up from the short wing. Can't convert it. RNS now go the other way. Pesena. He found Plank. He gives it over to White. White now driving inside. Back out to Rocco Pesena. Pesena. Beverly's open for three. He was money from range in the first, but he hasn't converted that success here in the second. The ball gets kicked out to Toro Olaye, and Beverly wasn't paying attention. He was the one trying to receive the pass there. Olaye read it very well while Beverly was looking elsewhere. And now Olaye got fouled before he could probably break out. Great to see for RNS. And as a result, St. Jude now going to have to go to big work now. Nelson slowly bringing it over to his right-hand side. Leaves it over to Thomas. Thomas, quick little shovel to Olaye. He finds Laux. Laux to Nelson. He's open for three. It's a bit deep, and it won't go in. So now RNS will be the ones cleaning up. They want to try to find better looks here. Pesena over to Al-Jabat. Karim Al-Jabat with the finish. Can't get a second opportunity. Ends up going here for RNS. 74-68. Nelson. Pass out to Thomas. Thomas backdoor cut to Nelson. He was able to get three from his man. And St. Jude's with a great finish there. 76-68 here. Let's take a look here at the stats. CJ Nelson, 9 for 16, 23 points so far on the day. He's been the star scorer for the St. Jude's prep side. He kicks it out to Thomas, launching from three. Can't convert. Can't convert. Pesena goes in. Immediately can't get it. The cleanup by Al-Jabat. And he gets that one to go. Great to see for Karim Al-Jabat. Makes it 76-70. And Al-Jabat, not a fantastic day from him, but he still helped leading this team in scoring on the side of RNS. He's joined up there, of course, by Elliot Beverly's crazy first half explosion. Zach White tacks on 2 more, and just like that, they're within 4. RNS coming back in this. Ball makes his way back to Dorsey. His shot, no go. Al-Jabat, quick pass over to Pesena. Pesena to White. White finds Plank. Plank inside, spins in, trying to get it. Gets Olaya in the air and gets the finish right at the basket. Wonderful footwork there from Santiago Plank to bring RNS within 1 score. 76-74, ladies and gentlemen, as we head into this timeout. Don't go anywhere.
They slept on Quebec basketball, but while they sleep, Quebec's been working. No hype, no spotlight, just real work. Year after year, Quebec's been producing dogs. Lou Dort, Ken Birch, Benedict Mathurin, Chris Boucher, different animals, all cut from the same cloth. Quebec got dogs, but it's gonna wake up the world.
Back from that timeout, St. Jude's want to not keep on sliding here. Bring it back in to Nelson again, finding Dorsey. Backdoor cut to Patterson. Patterson over to Kamar Grant. Grant sidesteps out to Nelson. He's open for 3. High bounce on the rim, can't get it. It's tipped and picked up by Pesena. He finds Zach White. White hands it over to Al-Jabat. And Al-Jabat signaled for a travel there. He's not very happy about that. St. Jude, the one picking up. Olaye finds Nelson. Nelson sizing up, quick pass into Dorsey. Dorsey hands it off quickly. Finds Grant. Grant back to Olaya. Olaya to Dorsey, pulls up from the midi. He can't convert it. St. Jude's dry spell continues. Kareem Al-Jabat, the one who brings it up, following the wasted St. Jude's possession. Pesena, dump pass inside, quick over to Plank. Plank across the court, trying to find Beverly, but it's tipped. It still remains at 2-point lead for St. Jude's. Just over 5 minutes remaining in this game. Dump in immediately, and a great finish there from Plank, following the pass from Kareem Al-Jabat. Makes his way out. It will be Patterson for 3. He can't convert it. Dorsey back out to Nelson. Nelson might take it himself, does, and wonderful finger lay there right at the basket to reestablish the lead, but it's still only 2 points. Ball forced out, turned over. St. Jude's has it. C.J. Nelson tells him, slow down. Give it a breath. Let's take a look around. That's just that. Dorsey has it here quick, trying to find someone anyway. Find out to Patterson. Patterson quickly finding Olaya. Olaya pulls up from the elbow and gets that one to fall. Pesena. Quick find out to Plank. Back to Rocky Pesena. Driving around. Pausing here for a moment. But it will be A make there from Elliot Beverly. It's a 1-point game. Quickly finds Grant. Grant over to Dorsey. Dorsey to Patterson. Patterson looking around. Finds Olaya. Olaya back to Nelson. Nelson, a pump fake, takes it up. Pulls from the mid-range. Can't get that one to go. Receives the pass back out, but was overthrown. Out of bounds. RNS take possession again. Bring it up here, Pesena. Pesena back out to Zach. Zach White driving in, pausing, kicks it back over to Pesena. Pesena gets it on his waist, tries dumping it in over to Plank, can't connect with him. And St. Jude's take possession again. Just over 3 minutes now. Nelson quickly lays it over to Patterson. He finds Grant. Grant to Laux. Laux back to Nelson. He thought about the jumper. Instead, he's going to dump and pass inside to Toro Olaya. Olaya sizing up, going right to the hoop. And Toro Olaya with 2 points. 3-point advantage here now for St. Jude's. Al-Jabat sizing up Nelson, spins around on the mismatch, tries finding Pesena, but Pesena cutting to the basket. Al-Jabat thought that he was going to cut out for 3, and the miscommunication is what gives it away for him. Timeout to come here. We will be right back.
Ottawa, the heart of Canada, where the cities come together. From the canal to the parliament, the capital isn't just a place, it's a proving ground. The energy hits different here, where East meets West, where English meets French. Where the NPA Eastern Conference is forming, the capital is where regions will collide, where stories will be written, and where legacies are made. The Capital Showdown. Let's see who really runs Canada.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen, here for the final portion of this game. 2:25 left in it. Quickly pass, finds CJ Nelson. He's been the star player so far for the St. Jude side. As it goes around, it'll be Patterson, hard attack to the basket, and it falls. Elijah Patterson with the make. CJ Nelson leading the way for him, by the way, 25 points for him. He's been electric on that end of the ball. The opportunity for RNS. Inbound, imminent for St. Jude. It's slowly fading away for this RNS team. They're still hopeful, trying to find that first win. Olaye with the make. Makes it over to Beverly. Beverly, a hard attack to the basket. Gets it popped out by Laux. Quickly goes around. Up goes his Plank. He can't make it. Laux the one who comes down with it. And quick, Nelson finds Patterson going right to the basket and in. Elijah Patterson with the make. Mantley over to Al-Jabat. His three-pointer swirls out. RNS down by 10. Grant bringing it up through pressure. Grant draws the contact, draws the shooting foul. 2 free throws to come here now for Kamar Grant. .58 seconds remain here. And the first one for Grant doesn't go, but the second one, if he sinks it, makes it an 11-point advantage for St. Jude's. Doesn't get it. It's rebounded by Laux, though. Not Laux. Quick pass out to Patterson. Patterson finds Grant. Grant takes it inside, right to the basket. Can't convert it. RNS going the other way. Quick swing there. And it will be all right here. And Kareem Al-Jabat went flying in here at the table. I'm hoping he's all right. He's still on the ground. We will be right back. We're back there following the contact. 26 seconds left. Inbound for Patterson. Up to Grant. Grant pulls it in, knowing time needs to be of the essence here. He can waste as much of it as possible here for St. Jude. And Grant pushes off there. Runs off here to talk with his coach. Got a sub out here for Toro Olaya. Immediately Mantley coming up quick. Screen set by Van. Ritchie. Seems as there was a problem there. Inbound making its way. 88-78 to score. And just like that, waiting here on the inbound. A chance to go, no dice. Here we sit, ladies and gentlemen, for these final 23 seconds. It was a messy situation here as we're glancing around. Kareem Al-Jabat went flying through contact, and the Polaris prep team here now getting ready as their game will be the one coming up next. And just like that, wait, go back. And just like that, they call game. Final score, 88-78. St. Jude with their first win of the season. And we will be right back here, ladies and gentlemen, with our player of the game, CJ Nelson. one over there.
Hello? 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 Yeah.
Good win, man. Good game, man. Good showing, good showing. I'm joined here, ladies and gentlemen, with CJ Nelson. CJ, fantastic performance from you, 25 points, 4 assists, and most importantly, first win of the season on the first go out. How are you feeling after that?
I feel great. Like first game, win as a team. Like our identity is just playing hard, so we just play hard. We get next game on Sunday, play hard.
I saw that, what's it called? I checked out your social media page on the St. Jude's. You guys are talking about pre-match warm-up games, what you play when you're feeling you're going to drop 30. You said Toxic by Britney Spears. Was that in the pre-game playlist for you here today?
Of course, I was on the bus here. It was the first song I played. So.
And anything you want to say out here for any, I don't know. Either way, video might have cut out here, but anything you want to say for the people at home?
Just be yourself, be you, and when you get on the court, play hard.
Perfect, CJ. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, please stay on here as we will have our next matchup between Polaris and CSJV Prep pronto. I've been Julian Quintero Verano. See ya.